Hello and welcome to our second week on the theme of eco-spirituality for Awakened Devotional. This week's spiritual practice is to get out as you're able and to go for a walk around your neighborhood, or perhaps even getting out of your own comfort zone and going to another neighborhood and noticing what the environment is like around you. You know, when we talk about the climate crisis, a lot of times we talk about it in terms of caring for nature, seeing God in the midst of nature, and certainly that's important, but there's also a humanitarian factor that we often forget, that the climate crisis affects people, and not just people in the future, all of us, but also people in the here and now. You know, eco-spirituality also means that we pay attention to what the environment is like and how that affects people. I live in San Diego and consider myself fortunate. If I walk a couple of blocks from either my home or from my job, I can encounter a farmer's market and plenty of grocery stores. I have access to fresh fruit and vegetables and pretty much anything that I could want, a variety of restaurants as well. And it's easy for me to get food. But about 13% of the population in San Diego County lives in what's called food deserts. And so a food desert is a place where you don't have easy access to fresh fruit and vegetables, where you have to drive a substantial distance to be able to get real food. It probably isn't too surprising that these 13% of residents in San Diego County who live in food deserts live in the east part of the county where the highest number of indigenous folks live. That's environmental racism, and it is completely consistent with the way indigenous folks have been treated throughout the United States, throughout our history. It's also true that if I walk in the other direction from my home that doesn't go to the farmer's market, and I walk a little ways, I come to this overpass where the trolley line goes, and this trolley line intersects with the freeway behind me. And so there is a great deal of noise pollution. It is loud around here. And so this part is a less desirable place to be. San Diego County is the 8th largest area in the United States and has the 4th highest homeless population. It's not too surprising that it is in places where the environmental factors create more noise pollution, that this is the type of place where unhoused individuals are. So I think it's important for us to recognize the way that we interact with the environment impacts real live people, that caring for the environment impacts people's quality of life, impacts the way that we're able to eat, impacts where it is that we can live, who it is that we're around, how it is that we take care of each other. As people of faith, one of our obligations is to ensure that we are seeing each and every person as a child of God with inherent worth and dignity. And so that means that we care that people live in food deserts and don't have access to the types of food that they need to thrive, that they have to make tough decisions about food every day. It means that as people of faith, we care that people are living in places with high noise pollution, where it is tough to get a good night's sleep or to even think clearly. So eco-spirituality is about more than just seeing God in the midst of nature. Eco-spirituality is about recognizing that the environment around us influences our quality of life. And we, as people of faith, should want everyone to live life abundant, to have full and fulfilling lives. May it be so, and thanks be to God.